We're now checking out some Yorkshire Barrows, and this here is 34-2. He's a steadfast back on jump in. His mom is 4-7. And guys, I really like this Yorkshire Barrow. This guy is stout. As we study him, he's monster-legged, square made at the ground, wide-chested coming at you, big old top-plated and big old stout hip. Really good in terms of center body dimension as well. One I really like in terms of how he's designed and put together. If you're looking for a good county fair barrow or a barrow to carry on to your state fair, this guy's one I would look at. I think he's big time. Again, that is 34-2.
31-2.
Then we have the 31 litter in this pen, and this is 31-2. These guys are steadfast back on fortified. And guys, this is another one I like an awful lot. This guy, he just gets out and moves extremely well. He's a little shorter backed. One, you love that center body dimension and depth of rib shape. Big old bone laid in him, big old stout skull as well. I think this is a bear that's going to be a lot of fun to feed and have in your barn this summer. I think he is a very big time type of a hog, and that was 31-2. Coming over here, here's a brother of his. This is 31-3. He's probably a notch greener compared to the one we just discussed. But guys, I love the basic build of this guy. He's wide at the ground. He's up-headed, extremely attractive. Look how true he is in terms of that muscle shape and design. If you have one that you're in goals in that August time frame, I think this is one for you. He's wide-chested, extremely attractive, really good in terms of shape and design, really square in terms of that hip shape as well. I like this guy an awful lot as well, and that is the -3 Yorkshire Barrow. Right here, this is 31-1. You can see there's a whole slew of these brothers. Guys, this is another one. He's extremely sound in his makeup. He's square built at the ground, carries that width in his upper skeleton. Very good in terms of that muscle shape up over his top out through his hip. Really up-headed, just that naturally up-headed look that we need in the show ring. Clean jawed, really sound structured as well. I think this is another really cool, really good design Yorkshire Barrow. Then we have the other one is the -5. This guy right here, this is 31-5. He is kind of the standout different one. He is the big old stout, robust, deep body, big center type of barrow. Big old foot and leg. He's the guy in the middle here. Let's see if Dad can get him separated out. But when you talk about natural mass and volume, this guy has it. He's one that you just love that added power he gives you. He's still good on those feet and legs. Really good in terms of center body dimension as well. He's one he gets out and moves for all that mass. If you're looking for a big old stout, robust type of Yorkshire Barrow that is still attractive, he is one that I would look at. Now we're checking out at Yorkshire Gilt. She is 31-8. These guys are steadfast fortified, and you've seen all of her brothers that we have in the sale as well. And guys, I think this gilt is pretty special. She's tall at the point of her shoulder. She's wide-chested, really attractive down that top line and out through her hip. Good in terms of that center body dimension. Yeah, she's maybe a little greener in her body condition today compared to her brothers, but she's also been living with them as well. I think this is one we get her home, get her on a feeder, we're not going to recognize her. I just appreciate for her for how she's put together, that basic build that she has as she comes at you and as she goes away from you. She's still extremely attractive and sound on the side profile. I think this is a really neat gilt that comes from a really neat bloodline and one that's going to be fun.